Alrighty, if everybody would please keep their mics on mute, we're going to get started. So good morning. Welcome everybody to Daisy Buddy Camper. Girl Scouts Connected is a partnership between Eastern and Mountain Midlands Councils. My name is Olivia and I'll be your host. I am an outreach specialist here in Columbia. Sorry about that. And if you have not done so yet, would you please in the chat box put your name, your troop number, and where you're from. So as I said, we're going to be working on Daisy Buddy Camper today. And the goal of this program is I want you girls to get out of the house because I know everybody's been in the house a lot and I want to get your bodies moving. Alrighty. So the steps for this badge are step 1, help plan a camping trip. Step 2, help pack for your trip. And step 3, go camping. Today we'll be going through steps 1 and step 2 and part of step 3. You're gonna have to finish the rest of step 3 on your own. And if everybody is ready to get started, we can get going. I see some new girls have joined us. Clara and Amelia, it's good to have you girls. Alrighty, for step 1, help plan a camping trip, we'll be planning a simple meal. So with me, I have some apples, I have some blueberries, and I have some Cheez-Its. So what I'm gonna be doing is making apple blueberry skewers. And then I'm gonna be putting my Cheez-Its into a nice bag that'll easily go into my bag later. So why don't you girls tell me some of the yummy snacks that you're gonna be packing today?
Carrots.
Okay.
Popcorn.
Popcorn, yum. Anybody else? Packing some yummy snacks today?
Sure.
Cheese.
I love cheese.
Sticks. Apples. Some
Yummy.
strawberries and some grapes.
That sounds delish.
Carrots.
Kale wraps?
Carrots.
Carrots. Ooh, carrots are delicious.
Nuts.
Nuts are perfect snack foods. Ooh, crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows. Sounds like somebody's getting ready for some s'mores.
Chips and cheese sticks.
Chips and cheese sticks. Yummy.
Goldfish.
Goldfish. Ooh. What are some other yummy snacks you girls like to have on trips? Pears, cheese, turkey sandwich. A sandwich is always perfect.
Okay, now they can hear you, I think.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs are great.
Cherries. Granola bars.
Granola bars, those are perfect.
Whipped cream.
Definitely. Cereal, what kind of cereal?
There you go. Now you can talk.
Like Honey Nut Cheerios or any specific cereal?
I like the, I don't know what it's called.
Ah, Honey Nut Cheerios, thank you. I'm actually out of cereal.
It's the brown.
Cereal is definitely one of my favorite foods.
Uh,
Anybody else? Ooh, strawberries. Anybody else want to share any last minute snacks?
Doritos. I know one, but I don't know the name of it.
Goldfish, awesome.
Goldfish. Golden grape. Rice bits.
All of you girls' snacks sound so delicious.
Goldfish. Goldfish.
I don't know about you girls, but now that my snack is packed, I'm about ready for the next step. Has everybody else got their snack all packed up and ready to go?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Goldfish.
Awesome. We're going to take maybe a minute or two more and get everybody get their snack all packed up, and then we're going to move on to step 2.
We're not ready.
Oh, give me snack.
Okay, well, let me get you some goldfish to pack up.
I know a couple of you just joined us. We are working on step 1.
I have to just watch, I guess, for now.
Okay.
Just push them. There you go.
We're working on step 1, help plan a camping trip. And we're planning our simple meal. I packed up some Cheez-Its and some apples and blueberries on toothpicks. Whatever, so they can see. I'm making funny faces.
Okay, so what do you want for breakfast?
I said I will.
Dave?
Okay, girls, so for step 2, we're going to help pack for your trip. And what I want you girls to do now is get a sheet of paper. And
If I went on a camping trip,
I want you to get a sheet of paper. Oh, awesome. I want you to get a sheet of paper and a marker or pencil. And I want you to make a list of the things that you're going to pack to take with you, okay? Because we have to take some essential things on our camping trip. So take a minute or two and write that out, and we're going to come back.
Mom, towel.
What do you remember when we went camping? What did we all pack? And then what else? Shower shoes. And a sleeping bag. TOWELS. SLEPING.
All right, while you're packing your, writing your list, why don't you drop some things in the chat box that you're thinking about packing?
Okay. How do you do that?
You gotta type it in there. You gotta type in there. Okay.
You're going fast.
What are you gonna type in there?
I think you want music.
Bag, right? What else do we need?
Ooh, fishing pole, water, flashlight. These are awesome. I've never been fishing. I want to learn though. Oh, a tent. That's definitely something you might need if you're going camping.
Okay, you can type it in there. Yeah, that's where you gotta go. Type it in there.
Just some?
Yeah, type everything that you wrote.
I want to.
Huh?
I want to.
Tent, sleeping bags, water, food, clothes, flashlight, and coloring stuff. Definitely coloring stuff. Something to keep you occupied is definitely important.
That's great.
I want to type anything again.
Well, that's what she said, that Miss Olivia said. Sunscreen? Okay, I gotta finish working.
Or smart. A plate to eat on. That's definitely something that we need to pack.
Wait, what?
SR.
Wait, what? Oh, start over.
No, as human.
Writing your list, don't forget about the things that you're going to have to put on. Yeah, there we go, clothes. Some of the important stuff that you're going to have to wear while you're out there.
SREEN. Clothes. THS. Okay, I have to work, okay? Right. What else?
Clothes.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice, but clothes doesn't look like it.
Come on, no, erase that. It's S. CHLES.
Okay, girls. So on my list, I have a few things for our walk today. I have bug spray, sunscreen, a flashlight, first aid supplies, water bottle, and snack. But right now I have on my Crocs. So something else I also wrote down was to get some closed-toed shoes. So now I've got my bag and I've got my supplies and I'm gonna start packing it up, okay? I want you girls to do the same. Pack your bag so you're ready to go with the yummy snack that we made earlier and then all the supplies that you're gonna need for your walk. Have any of you girls been camping before? If you have, just put a thumbs up reaction. That'd be awesome.
Let's make this bigger.
Yes, I've been camping.
I got my snack going into my bag. I'm going on my walk during the day, so I probably won't need my flashlight, but sometimes I go walking with my mom, and before we get home, the sun is setting, and so we need our flashlight while we're out there.
That we're going on a walk.
Are you pretending that?
No, I'm actually going to go on a walk, because that's how I'm going to complete the third step of our badge today.
Okay, but we'll do that on our own. See, ask her if that's something that we do afterwards.
Can we do it on our own?
Yes, so we're going to have to do that one on our own, because
We'll
I can't take you girls with me on my walk, even though I would love to.
We can't take her on the walk.
So everybody's going to have to take their own walk with their buddy. Your buddy may be a friend, buddy may be mom or dad or whoever you're with right now. It just depends.
I don't even know who she is.
There you go. Now she can hear you. My buddy is my dog.
My buddy is my dog. She loves going for walks. I bet Bella does love going for walks.
Here, do you wanna?
Most of the time, my buddy is my mom because it's just the two of us here. But today, my friend is coming and we're going to walk together.
Let's see.
Okay.
And then
A couple of you just joined us. We are working on step 2, help pack for your trip. And we are packing up our bag with everything we think we're going to need.
Okay.
let's see.
Nora's bringing her teddy bear.
I'm not packed just yet.
Not packed just yet. That's okay.
Alright, just 1 second.
Can I show her that I'm doing?
Oh,
Um,
here you go. Who's your?
Who do you want? And a few more of you, let me know who your buddy is in the chat box.
I don't know anybody.
Family?
Yeah.
There you go.
I walk with my family. Awesome.
Okay.
She got it.
Yep, she got it. Everything we take, she gets.
Hello.
Hi. My mom, my family. Anybody else have any pets like Rebecca does? Does anybody have pets that they take on their walk with them?
I
have a dog.
My neighbor and his dog's awesome. Anybody else have dogs? Awesome. I wish I had. I don't have.
don't have a cat. I'm gonna get a cat or a rabbit.
Cat or rabbit. Can you take your cat or your rabbit on the walk?
I just have to make my rabbit cage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, got quarter.
I actually have
Bouncy ball.
a dog.
Bouncy ball.
Does anybody else like to play games while they walk, like I Spy? Rebecca said,
Yes.
yeah. What other games?
Dance.
Oh,
I want to be hide and seek.
can you guys drop it in the chat box? Some things you like to play while you walk. Nora plays with her yo-yo. Oh, a few of you play I Spy. I like to pick flowers. Something my mom and I do is we walk around and we look at the houses around us, and we look at the things that we might want at one of our houses. Oh, you practice your counting. That's really smart. Oh, a scavenger hunt. That might be something I do today. I haven't done a scavenger hunt in a while. Oh, this is a good week to look for Easter eggs. It's a great week to look for Easter eggs. Get that practice in. Find the numbers on the mailboxes. Ooh, look for worms. Ellie, do you guys go fishing? Is that why you look for worms? Oh, you just like to look for worms. Claire races. Oh, that sounds fun. I Spy. Awesome. You girls have some awesome games that you play, and I think we're all ready to we're just about ready to go on our walk. So what we're going to do now is go over some safe camp rules for our walk, okay? So I'm going to read them out loud for you girls, and I want you to follow along with me. Poison ivy and poison oak have 3 leaves. So to be safe, stay away from plants with 3 leaves. Leaves of 3, let it be. Choose a buddy and stay with her at all times. Never walk alone. Drink lots of water, especially when you go on a hike. Wear sunscreen and hats to protect from the sun. Wear shoes with closed toes to protect your feet. Wear light-colored clothing and long pants to protect from ticks, if you can tuck your pants into your socks. Be careful around a campfire. Never step over a fire or on top of the logs around it. And know what's in a first aid kit and why you need it. Have any of you girls heard of any of these steps, these safe camp rules before? I know leaves of 3, let it be is something I used to hear all the time. Alrighty, and now we're gonna go over some things you should practice while you're out there. So protecting nature is very important. A Girl Scout always leaves an area better than she finds it. Here are 7 important ways to leave no trace and keep nature safe while you're camping. So you got to know before you go, know your area and everything. Number 2, choose the right path. Number 3, trash your trash. Number 4, leave what you find. Number 5, be careful with fire. Number 6, respect wildlife. And number 7, be kind to other visitors. All right, so those are our rules for Step 3, and the important stuff that we need to know. Are there any paths or trails near you guys' home that you plan to walk on? Are you going to walk around your neighborhood, or is anybody going to go to a park for their walk? Awesome. Why don't you guys tell me some ways that we can practice leaving no trace? Look for litter. That's awesome. Yeah, if you see some stuff out there that even if you didn't put the trash on the ground, it's awesome to just pick it up and put it in a nearby trash can. Use recycled items. That's always a great thing. Leave what you find, but take trash with you. Awesome. Yes, pick up after your dog's mess. That is very important. Thank you for saying that, because a lot of you guys said you take your dog with you on your walks. So I'm going to be walking in just a few minutes after we finish our meeting, but what is some time of day that you guys like to walk? My mom likes to walk later in the day when the sun is about to set because it's a little cooler and it can get really hot here in Columbia. After lunch, yeah. It's good to work off that whatever you ate at lunch for your walk. That's smart. Also, I'm summer, so I like the heat soaked evening. Oh, someone likes to walk when it's cold. That's interesting because I really don't like the cold. So when it's cold, I do not like to go outside at all. I find things inside to get my body moving. Ooh, in the morning, that's also a good time. Okay, we're gonna quickly go over the steps that we covered today. We went over step 1, help plan a camping trip. Step 2, help pack for your trip. And we went over part of step 3, go camping. So for the rest of step 3, you're gonna have to take your own walk on your own time, okay? And that's how you're gonna complete your badge. You've made a delicious snack for your trail walk and your bag is all packed with everything you will need. Now the only thing left is to go on a walk with a buddy. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us today. So join us again next week at 10 a.m. for more Daisy Badge work. And join us later this afternoon at 3 p.m. on our Facebook channel for edible campfires. I had a really good time with you girls this morning. Bye. You're welcome, Lauren. Thanks, everybody. Yes, stay well. Bye, Emma. Bye, Abby. Bye, Sophia.